welcome back to the Catnip Podcast. My name is Grace and today is February 20th. This is a podcast. Did I say it was Monday? Today's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, February 20th. This is a podcast about knitting, books, and baking and cats, but most importantly knitting, because that is what I love to do all day, every day. I have various social medias that you can follow me on. I have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Ravelry. I'm most active on Instagram, so please go follow me over on there if you'd like. I also have show notes, so links to things that I will be talking about will be on my blog, which is already there if you're on my blog, or if you are on YouTube or anywhere else, the link is in the show notes. I'm also a technical editor for knitting patterns. If you know of someone who might be interested in or needing a technical editor for their knitting patterns, upcoming knitting patterns, I would love to work with them. Hello. We have a little surprise today. Hi. Oh no. It's okay. It's okay. We're still getting used to things. We have a lot to talk about. We have a lot to show, to share, to discuss. And if you follow me on Instagram, you may already know what that is. So without further ado, if you would like to grab something tasty to drink, something to snack upon, something to craft upon, an animal to snuggle, laundry to fold, whatever it is, I hope it is either bringing you joy or I'm helping you get through an unpleasant task or not as fun task. I'm drinking some matcha that I got for my birthday. So we have birthday stuff to talk about as well. I'm drinking this, so you could do all those things, none of those things, whatever it may be, and you can come back and join me for some crafty chat. Hello. It's okay. It's okay. Hi. How are you? Are you exploring? You exploring? Mr. Rusty Dusty. Hello. Hello. Rusty, I'm going to put this over here, but please do not run away because I need you. You know? Okay, we'll put that over there. So everybody, we have a new little family member. Oh my goodness, this is Rusty. Look, it's Rusty. I don't know if you can hear him purring, but he is purring quite a bit. Look at that little face. Are you a little chicken? He's like, there's just so much to look at over here. There's so much to look at. We got him on February 17th. It was a bit of a late birthday thing. We got him from a little fostering adoption event that was going on at a local Petco. And yes, he's the cutest little boy. He's 4 months old. And are you ready to go down? Are you ready to explore? Whoa. Oh my. What are we going to do? I don't know. Here, let me help you get down so you're not like falling all over the place. Whoa! He is the sweetest. And he is I don't know what to say. I'm a little at a loss of words. If you are new, haven't seen many episodes before, I grew up with an orange cat. I grew up with many orange cats actually, and we had to say goodbye to my little sweet boy Birdie back in June. He was 22 years old and I had had him since I was 7. He had lived a good long life, and it was just time to say goodbye. But so we have waited for the right time. and I'm not gonna cry. We've waited for the right time to introduce another little chicken into our lives. And thankfully we were able to find the perfect little orange boy, another little orange boy for us. And there may be more little kitties in the future. We will see. We will see. Whether or not they're orange, I don't know. But we got the one orange one that we wanted. And when we met him, it was very clearly, I didn't even hold any of the other cats. I picked him up and it was like, oh, this feels right. And he's been so sweet. So he's just loving life, exploring everything. He's so snuggly. He's like, he rubs my legs, he's chatty. So I may try and get a little bit of footage of him just kind of wandering around. Oh yeah, we'll just start rolling. I wish you could see him. Oh man, it has been an adjustment. It's been an adventure. It's been something that Sam and I have been doing together, obviously, which has been really nice. But wow, we love little Rusty. Little Rusty Dusty. So he has not truly investigated any type of yarn yet. Hi, were you talking? We don't know what is going to happen with that. So I think the times where I had yarn in my lap, where I was doing things with yarn, he was still kind of adjusting to things and was a little overwhelmed by just being in the living room, which is very fair and valid. But now he's a little bit more comfortable. We'll see how yarn fares. He has found and enjoys playing with Scoobies, which is not a surprise. I don't know of a cat that doesn't like playing with Scoobies, so anyway, we have a new addition to the family, and his name is Rusty, and he's orange, and he's got little white peaties. He's got 2 front ankle socks and 2 back tube socks, so it's very fun, and a little bit on his chest, which is very sweet. And the pinkest nose. Are you just having a fun time? Do you like it that I'm over here? He usually just kind of comes and hangs out wherever I am, and since I started talking, I think he was like, ooh, what are you doing over here? Because he normally doesn't like hang out over here. He hangs out with us. Okay. Okay, gotta clean yourself. That's important. Anyway, we have cat content again, and I'm sure there'll be plenty in the future. If you don't follow me on Instagram, that is definitely the place to follow me if you want to see pictures and updates and little videos of him, because that is where I'll be posting. Where are you? There you are. That's where I'll be posting. So anyway, thank you to everybody who has just been so supportive through this process, and to everybody who has sent some very, very sweet and kind messages since seeing that we've gotten Rusty. Some of them made me cry, if I'm being honest, in a very positive way. So I appreciate it. I feel very loved and all that jazz by everybody, and I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. Rusty appreciates it. I know Birdie appreciates it too. Anyway, I'm not going to cry, so we're going to move on to our knitting. I clearly have a finished object on. Isn't that exciting? I have a finished object. He kept running over like I was talking to him. I'm going to be very distracted, and for that I do apologize, but also I kind of don't apologize. Please don't hop up there. That's where my drink is. Okay. Okay, we're going to have to move my drink. 1 second. Okay, sorry. We're relearning. I haven't had a kitten in forever, and so we're relearning about all the things that can and can't be gotten into and all that jazz. And what are we actually interested in and all that jazz. So I'm gonna move this out of the way, okay, so you don't like play with it too much, please. Okay, well, we're just gonna get to it anyway. What's in there? Ow. What's in there? I've finished object. Hello. Let's try and stay focused here. I do apologize. This is my Easy V sweater by Caitlin Hunter, Boylan Knitworks. I used mostly good wool from Pearl Soho, and I used a little bit of stash yarn that was gotten from like a farmer's market type place that was a gift from my parents forever ago. But I love how this turned out. I am so happy with it. This yarn is just so soft. It is good stitch definition, good colors. This like corally color is the one that I used from the stash. The main color, this green, and then this like, I think it's called Barn Door, are from Goodwill, or are Goodwill from Pearl Soho, I should say. I didn't really do anything to change the pattern. I did it pretty much to pattern. Someone is so loud and likes to purr so much, and it's just so distracting. I want to snuggle with you. I've got things to do. Oh goodness. I did do the rapid decrease around the sleeve, so I got kind of this balloon sleeve going on. I really like how it turned out. I think it turned out quite nicely. It's a little bit shorter than I had anticipated. Also, it is definitely one of those ones where you like, on mine anyway, where you raise your arms and the whole thing goes up. Which, I mean, I usually wear like tank tops underneath my sweaters anyway, so it's not really a problem, but if that is something that bothers you, then definitely keep that in mind. But I am so happy with how this turned out. I think the neckline is just gorgeous. It is so pretty. So fun to knit. This yarn was a Christmas present from my parents. And I did, in fact, I didn't get to wear it on my birthday because it was quite warm. But we did have a cold spell the following days, and I did get to wear this to church, which was very exciting, and I did get to take some pictures, so those are not up on Instagram yet, so you're seeing it first, potentially, depending on when I post those pictures. The dryer is going. I do apologize. We are recording a little bit later today, and we'll see if I can get it edited today as well. I don't know. We're a little delayed, but that's okay. You know, it is what it is. So this is finished object number 1. I've got 2 finished objects. Everyone, I finished these little shorty socks. These are the Basic Bee socks by Summerly Knits. The yarn that I used is Regia. It's like one of the silk yarns or something like that. And then the fun, brightly colored one is Hedgehog Fibers. Are we talking about socks? We are indeed. I love these. We were driving to some friends for dinner, and I brought one of the socks with me to work on, and I happened to like, because of how Houston is, it was a pretty decent drive and there was traffic and whatever, and because I didn't have as much as I thought left to do, I pretty much finished the foot except for the toe, which is really nice, so I was able to knock it out very quickly. And now they're done, and so now I have a fair pair of finished socks, which is awesome. I did give Sam one finished sock for Valentine's Day. I do have some yarn acquisitions to also talk about, which is very exciting. But this is sock number 2, and here is sock number 1. Ta-da! And he is quite the fan, which is wonderful. This is the Morning Coffee pattern by the Crazy Sock Lady. And the yarn is Savvy Skeins Sensible Sock in the Aggie colorway. And the black, I believe, is just, I think it might be Life in the Long Grass sock that I've had in my stash for forever. Is it called Sensible? Yeah, it is Sensible Sock from Savvy Skeins. Oops. But he loved them, which is awesome. And I'm glad that I had saved this skein in my stash for forever. Because we are Aggies through and through, and it is perfect. So he opened up the one sock, and I did put the other one in there with the ball of yarn, and he was like, oh yay, now I can rotate my socks. And I was like, you have to wait for the other one to be finished first. But yes, when it is finished, you can rotate your socks, which is very sweet. He loves wearing his socks that I made him for our anniversary. It's just very wonderful. I'm so glad that he loves that. On a similar note, knitting socks for Sam, I got a skein of yarn. I saw this online on Instagram, and I had to get it. Sam and I, this is a backstory to this, Sam and I are both fans and have grown up watching Rhett and Link on YouTube. If you're unfamiliar, there are two guys who just put together funny videos on YouTube, and they have a morning like talk show basically called Good Mythical Morning, where they do all these funny things. They try foods, they rank things, they do a bunch of really funny things. Anyway, we have watched Good Mythical Morning since the beginning. Both separately when we were like didn't even know who each other were, and have continued to watch it as we've been married and just enjoy our time together. Anyway, long story short, I saw a sock yarn that was entitled Good Mythical Morning, and it's from Desert Vista Dye Works, and I am so excited to knit these up for him. This will probably be another surprise. And what's really nice, I have discovered, so Sam doesn't have particularly large feet. I have pretty small feet. What are you doing? Please be careful. And so based off of what was left over from the skein of yarn that I used for his anniversary socks, there is enough yarn to make at least a pair of shorties for me. Hi, hello, whoa, into the kitchen you go. And so that's very exciting that I can get potentially 2 pairs of socks out of just like a full 100-gram skein of yarn, which is awesome. So I'd like to get 2 pairs, one for him, one for me out of this. But it's self-striping. It matches the colors in their logo, if you're familiar. If you're not familiar, I would highly recommend it watching it. It's very fun. The episodes, they're on YouTube. They're not too long, they're not too short. They have a plethora of topics, and they're all funny. They're very lighthearted. There's nothing super serious about it. And they're just very enjoyable. We like watching together in the evenings, not necessarily in the morning. There are a few times where we do it in the morning, but it very rarely happens that way. But we enjoy watching it, and when I saw this, I had to get it for Sam. So I hope that he enjoys these, and I'm sure he will. And I really like the Desert Vista Dye Works base of sock. I really like that. It's very squishy. So the yarn acquisition. Next up, I feel like there should be a lot more to talk about, but I know that we are 2 episodes into, or this is episode number 2 after my break for the holidays and for the new year. So that episode felt and was abnormally long, and so going from that and having so much content to this week so it's gonna seem like it's much shorter. Hello, are you back? Are you back? Oh no, oh no, oh no. He's like, I'm playing, I don't want to be held. I'm gonna run away. But I do have a finished sweater. I have finished socks. I have half finished socks for Sam. I do have a test knit to show you, and I've got some birthday cast-ons and some birthday yarn to talk about, which is very exciting. So my test knit that I'm just plugging along on is the Go Lightly sweater by Natalie of True Grit Knits, and here it is. I'm so excited about how it's turning out. It's just gorgeous. I think it's going to be so cute, and yeah, I do need to put the ribbing on here because I feel like it's going to help me view and like try it on better. I am working on the ribbing on the bottom though, so that's exciting. I am just plugging along, and then I'm gonna do sleeves, and I think they're gonna go quickly. The original one does actually have shorter sleeves, but I may do long sleeves because I might get more use out of that. But we will see. I may do like a compromise of somewhere in the middle, like elbow length sleeves or 3/4 sleeves, we'll see. But I may prefer to make them a little bit longer than just like short sleeves. But who knows? Who knows? I may feel differently when I get to it, and I need to do the neckline next. Hi, are you coming to see what I'm talking about? Oh my goodness, he has rub on my legs. Hello. Hello. He's like the immediate purr. Like you can hold out your hand to him. I've gotten to the point where I can hold out my hand to him and he just starts purring. Which is really sweet. Hello. Are you under the stool? You looking at the yarn? So far we are uninterested in yarn, but oh, never mind. I spoke too soon. Now that is interesting to you, huh? Okay. We're going to have to keep that in mind. But we didn't love it. We didn't continue on playing with it. So we will see. Rusty had a brother with him that had already been adopted. Otherwise, we would have gotten both of them. But he seems to be adjusting fine. So we're very happy with little Rusty. So that is the Go Lightly pullover by Natalie of True Grit Knits. My yarn. Let's talk about my yarn. Main color is Harrisville Designs, the Daylights. I'm not sure which colorway exactly to be exact, but then the coral color is a Ching fiber. It's the Cashmere DK that I've had in my stash for forever, and then this like mauve rose color, I believe, is Rosewood from Suburban Stitcher that was left over from my bubble cardigan. I really like this color combination. It's very similar to the original in that it uses like a bright pink or a brighter color compared to the other two. But I really like the soft contrast. I think that's really pretty, and I'm excited to wear it. So looking forward to finishing that. That's due sometime in the beginning of March, which will be here before we know it. But I'm not worried, and it should be fine. So next up, we have some birthday cast-ons, which are very exciting. One has significantly more progress on it than the other, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll talk about this one because I do love this. All of this is our new acquisitions. I got this little bag. So where is the other bag? I'm not sure. It may be being used somewhere. But this designer, Christa Jael, she makes these incredible bags. She makes the stamps. She cuts out the stamps from rubber and then stamps the fabric and then makes the bags from that, which is just so many extra steps, and she does an incredible job. We got to see her, and we're very lucky to get one of her bags at Wool & Folk during the Rhinebeck weekend last year, and I saw that she had a couple in her shop from a festival that she had done or afterwards, or she had done a little shop update, and I saw this little like sock size bag, and I was like, I need to have that. I need to have it. It's got polka dots inside, and it fits my birthday socks very nicely. My birthday socks I did not have with me. They were in the mailbox last time I recorded, but I got from Murray and Company, the Romcom Murray Wool Goods. Yes. The Romcom sock set that they had posted about, which I have not knit with their yarn before, but I'm truly loving the experience. It's wonderful. And I saw the set on Instagram, and I was like, I need to have that. It will be perfect to cast on for my birthday, right? Right. Yes. So this is the little mini that it came with. It's kind of got like these beautiful reds and pinks and oranges. And here's my ribbing so far. Ooh. Please focus. There we go. So I'm just about done with my ribbing, and I'm getting ready to start on the body of the sock, and here is the main color. Is that not pretty? It is gorgeous. Love the speckles. I think it's going to be so stunning. I'm going to do I think they're called either the Crinkle or the Crunkle socks, actually, by Kay of the Bakery Bears podcast, which I haven't seen in forever, but she makes the cutest, she makes the cutest socks, and I love them. I have not actually knit any of her patterns before, but I'm really excited. Oh, another thing about this bag, it came with a little Katrinkles 1-inch iridescent ruler, which I really appreciate. It was very kind. Hey, oh my, this is pretty cute. What are you doing? Oh no. Wow, that was a lot. I thank you for not pulling the camera over. In my tripod, Rusty had kind of like, was trying to do some pull-ups on the little legs that go into the center part that goes up where the camera's attached, and he was getting ready to pull everything over. But thankfully that did not happen. Oh my goodness, we are just, wow. Hey, do you want me to open that window for you? We are loving life for real though. For real. Sorry about that. We've opened the blinds a little bit, so now he can peek out if he comes back around, which I'm sure he will. Anyway, I am doing either the Crinkle or the Crunkle pattern or socks by Kay of the Bakery Bears. I'm loving it. I haven't actually started the sock portion or the leg portion of it yet, but it's very similar to like the bubble stitch from my bubble cardigan, right? Yes, it is. You're back. Hello. And I think it'll be really nice with that like heavily speckled yarn. I think it'll be really beautiful. And I'm sorry, I am so distracted. He's just ridiculous. You are so silly. What are you doing? Oh, are you gonna roll around now? You hanging out on the couch without me? I think that's a first. Just laying there? Oh yeah, looking at the fan. That was a big yawn. That was a big sigh too. Okay, now we're cleaning ourselves. We're having a great time. I'm sorry for this like ongoing cat commentary. I've discussed in the past that it's been one of the biggest things for me to deal with is the quietness in the house after losing Birdie. And now having another animal to talk to, I feel like is reminding me of how actually quiet it was, because I feel like I've been talking nonstop to this little guy. Oh my goodness, what a big stretch. And it's it's happy. It's a good thing. Please don't roll off the couch. Roll at your own risk, okay, you little chicken? Anyway, I'm loving these socks. I'm excited to get started on the leg. And yeah, these were my birthday socks. I cast these on my birthday on the 15th. And was really excited that I got that sock set. It was very festive, and yeah, it was called the Romcom Sock set. I'm not sure if it's still available in their shop. When I purchased it, it was a pre-order, I believe. But it worked out well that they had planned it so you would have it at the beginning-ish of February for Valentine's Day. What you doing? I see you. I see you. Look at those little ears. Another thing about Rusty, his paws and his ears are so big. They're massive. And he's gonna be a big boy. And I'm excited to see him get bigger and bigger, but we love the kitten stage. Anyway, moving along. Sorry about that. This is heavily cat stuff today and not very much yarn, and for that I apologize. My other birthday cast on was a sweater, and I do appreciate everybody's votes and opinions and things on Instagram. I put together some pictures of my options, and you all really came through and helped me decide. It became very clear between which two were going to be the ones, right? And ultimately, they're all going to be done. They will all happen. It's just a matter in what order. So I decided to cast on a love note by Tin Can Knits. This is actually my first love note. I have never made a love note. I feel like it's one of those patterns that's similar to like the ranunculus of like everybody and their mother and their aunt or their aunt's cousin twice removed is done a ranunculus. Everyone's done a love note too. I have not, but now I will be able to say that I am doing a love note. This is stash yarn. All of these, all of the birthday cast-ons were stash yarn. I'm using some just plain white mohair that I've had in my stash. It is Southampton Valley Yarns by Webbs. It's mohair and silk. It's super nice. It doesn't shed too much by mohair standards, which I'm very happy with. I'm not a big fan of super sheddy mohairs, in my opinion. Oh, someone's taking a good old snooze over there. That's nice. When he's been napping, he's only been either on the bed or under the bed. And I'm glad that you've come out and you've decided to take a nap on the couch. It's so good. My main color has been super fun to knit with. I've been saving this yarn. This is Grandpa's sweater, or Grandfather's sweater, by Lavender Fiber Company. I actually won 2 skeins of this in a giveaway that they did a while ago. And I'm so glad to be finally using it. It is just absolutely stunning. It's very gray tone, but with some beautiful mauvey pinks and purples and some blues thrown in there. And it goes really well with the white. And yeah, so here's what I have so far. Bye-bye! I made it through one full repeat of the chart, and I've got one more full to go before I'm done with the lace, and then it's smooth sailing. One of the reasons why I decided to go with the love note was because I knew that it was knit on a really big needle, and I kind of wanted some instant gratification a little bit, if I'm being completely honest. And so I was a little more drawn towards that one, to do that one first. Obviously, the Ali Sweater Light is definitely happening and is probably happening next. That was number 2, is between those 2 options. But because this was knit on a big needle and I really wanted something to fly and something to be like really super fast and easy, it's been super fun, and I'm excited to, though I love the lace has been a delight to knit. I'm excited to get past that to just like the completely mindless stuff, and I know it's gonna fly off my needle. So I'm really excited about it. I've been loving knitting with it, love knitting with the yarn. It's also living in my Lock Knits pie bag, which one could say that this is seasonal, but I'm getting a scam likely call. Bye bye. We don't want you right now. I have a hangnail. That is actually kind of painful. Ouch. Because I'm sure you were curious. One would say this bag is seasonal. I would say no, it's not. Pie is never seasonal. You can have pie, certain types of pie all year round. But I love this bag. It's so soft. I really like how, I remember trying to decide which one of Haley's bags I wanted to get at Cake Palooza. And they're all really soft, and I really like that. I do like bags that have structure, don't get me wrong, but I just really, it's a nice pillow, like a snuggle bag. Because we're snuggling with our bags of yarn apparently. But I really like her bags, and I need to get some more at some point. So that is all the projects that I have worked on. I didn't really work too much. I think I maybe knit 3 rows on my boucle sweater. I didn't knit many rows. I really wanted to get this sweater done. So, which, I mean, to be fair, when you saw it last, I don't think, had I divided for the sleeves? I may have like just barely divided for the sleeves. So, we'll give me that, right? We'll give me that. But didn't it turn out so good? It looks so good. I love it. It's so nice. I love the colors. It just turned out so wonderful. If I do say so myself, I'll pat myself on the back for that. So other than that, I haven't really worked on a ton. Also Sam socks, that was like a really big top priority, and obviously I got the one done, so that was good. And I have a test knit, so I've been working on that. Next up, I do not currently have with me, but my sister and brother-in-law gifted me a copy of Summerly Knit's new sock book, which is so exciting, and I'm very, very grateful for that gift. The other fun thing is that my sister has kept my copy, and she is going to go to McKinney Knittery and actually get to meet Summer and have Summer sign my copy, which is very sweet of her. So I do not currently have a copy, but I'm going to at some point, and I'm so excited. Hand in hand with that gift of the book from my sister and brother-in-law, my mom very kindly, or my parents really, gave me some fun Knit Pick Stroll for cuffs, heels, and toes, and I believe there are some for full sets of, like a full pair of socks. I think this is maybe the same color. Is this the same color? Yes, this is the same color. Yes. So I'm so excited. There are some beautiful, beautiful colors. There's some tweed in here, which is really exciting. I've knit at least 2 sweaters out of Stroll before, and I love them so much. And then also knowing that Summerly herself loves this for sock yarn, I mean, can't go wrong. So it was a very fun box to open. It was a very sweet and kind gift from my parents. So I just wanted to share the big box of colors. And there's more even down in there that you can't see because they're not on top, but got a fun, all the bright colors. Oh, I see a red down in here. Ooh, that's a really nice red. Buoy. Love that. Oh man. I know I'm trying to I know that Summerly recently, ooh, look at that combo. That's nice. What am I trying to say? Summer recently put out a video of how to pick colors for your socks, and I love picking colors. It's probably one of my favoriteest things to do for a lot of things, but especially knitting. And so I'm really excited to use just the general tips that Summer had in her video, and then also with these amazing colors that my mom picked out for me. She did incredible. Also, like, what about this combo? How fun is that? What? Or even this one? Ugh, so good. So good. Okay, I'm getting distracted. First it was the cat, now it's yarn. Are we surprised? No. Very much not surprised at all. Anyway, that is all the yarn that I have and knitting to talk about. I do have, while I was trying to figure out what I was going to do for my birthday cast on, I pulled together other projects that I want to do, other socks that I want to do, brainstormed a little bit, kind of pulled some ideas, and I have created more things to do in the future, which is not a bad thing. It's just that I don't have enough time in the day, and now I have even a huge distraction of a little kitten to play with and to take care of and to snuggle. So all good things, you know, all good things. I apologize that this episode may be a little bit on the shorter side after last week's behemoth of an episode. So much so we ran out of space on the SD card and we ran out of battery. But I'm not even close to doing that this week, so that's the positive thing. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you have enjoyed this episode. I hope that you had some good restful time if that's what you were doing. If you were folding laundry, I hope you got through it, or doing dishes, or whatever it may be. I have all the social medias, show notes, tech editing information, all the various places. If you have any questions about any of that, feel free to send me a message on Instagram. I would love to chat, especially about working together on your pattern as a tech editor. I would love that. I hope that you've had a wonderful past couple of weeks and you continue to have wonderful success with all your crafty endeavors, whatever they may be, and also just generally in life. Things we all need, right? I have on my to-do list this coming week to potentially start working on reorganizing and resituating things. So that may be a video, no promises. I don't know. It may prove to be a little bit more complicated now that I have a little feline friend hopping around. We'll see. But that could just be entertaining. So we'll have to put that together maybe. So that's happening. Crafting goals. I just want to make good progress on everything. I would love to have the Go Lightly sweater finished by the next time we chat. That would be awesome. Which I think it could happen. I think it could happen. All the socks, clearly. All the socks. The love note. Just continuing to work on other languishing lips that I have on my needles. So, excuse me. Ooh. It's late enough in the day where the afternoon yawns have started. And I still have so much laundry to do it. I do not have the energy to do it. So funny, right? You know? What is my reaction to a lot of laundry to fold? Laughter. I love matcha, and I think I need to adjust my caffeine intake, so matcha is still a nice afternoon pick me up. Right now I'm feeling a little saggy. I feel like I could also finish it. That would probably help. Right? That would probably help. Anyway, I'm rambling. So, I'm gonna try and get a few little clips of Rusty that I'll include at the end of this episode if you are interested. But again, if you want to see his antics and things he gets up to, please follow me on Instagram. He's such a cutie little patootie. It's been a wild ride of emotions, but we're very happy and we're excited to have this new chapter with little Rusty Dusty. So, and all the various nicknames that will come up for him, because I'm sure there will be a bazillion, as all pet owners do. Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope that you are doing well. Thank you for being here. You are wonderful. You are enough. Give your animals a snuggle, because they love you. And we love our animals. So yes, good things. Yes, good luck on all your crafting endeavors. I've already said this. I'm talking in circles at this point. I need to go film some of him sleeping, so I'm gonna go do that, and I hope you enjoy any type of footage that I may get, whatever it looks like. And with that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!